Private Joker, do you believe in the Virgin Mary? Sir, no, sir! The Unholy, starring Jeffrey Dean Morgan, is a horror movie set in a small Boston town where a young girl is performing miracles seemingly through the power and faith of the Virgin Mary. Or is she? Well, no, she isn't, because the movie shows us exactly what's going on right at the start. In the opening scene, we see a woman being hung from a tree, burned alive with a mask nailed to her face. From her POV, you don't actually get to see this happening. They're performing some ritual to trap her soul in a doll. Fast forward to present day, and our journalist character, played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, smashes the doll to fabricate a story in this small town and unknowingly releases the demon, which then starts to communicate with this young deaf girl and gives her her hearing and her speech back. And then she starts performing miracles, and everyone thinks that, oh, it's the Virgin Mary, because the deaf girl thinks that she's talking to Mary. Nobody questions this, and it's just, okay, here we go. This is what we're doing. There is one character who's supposed to be a skeptic, but he doesn't really do anything. I found it boring. There was no mystery for the audience. You're essentially just watching the characters figure out what's happening when you already know that it's not the Virgin Mary, and the movie makes a big deal of revealing it to the characters at the end, and you're supposed to be surprised. Ooh. Well, no. We've known the entire movie. It doesn't do anything original or anything to push the genre forward. It's a low-budget cash-in. Maybe the youth would be impressed. The plot is contrived, needs a lot of exposition and all-knowing characters to move it forward. The best is the doctor character, who just remembers all the history of the town and is also fluent and can read perfect Latin. And the excuse for this is she took a Latin course in medical school because it was mandatory. Alright, you do you, movie. There's a character in here with the worst Boston accent I've ever heard. It's laughable. And the acting is okay. Once it gets to the climax, though, oh my god, is it ever bad. The dialogue is brutal. One of my favorite scenes is when Jeffrey Dean Morgan's character is with the young girl Alice, and he's trying to connect with her. And because she hasn't been able to hear for her entire life, he makes her a mix CD of all of his favorite songs. A mix CD in 2021. Okay. The writing is bad. The plot is boring. There's no scares. The few jump scares, they're not good. The visual effects, eh. The movie was only made for $10 million, and you can see where the money didn't go. I don't know where it did go. It's not the worst horror movie I've ever seen, but it certainly is not the best. The camera work is okay. There was one scene I was kind of intrigued where it showed the demon being like a contortionist and moving across the ground. And I thought, oh, cool, we're going to go that direction. But no, we stuck with the formula. I don't know who this movie is for, but it's not for me. And I'm not going to drone on about it any longer. This gets a thumbs down. Skip it. Don't bother. If you are looking for a cool horror movie to check out, look at The Vigil. Came out a few months ago. I thought that was really good. Well, thanks a lot. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.